What's up guys, it's Brian here, and today I am bringing you a LEGO Star Wars 2022 future set analysis, and this is actually going to be taking a look at two new sets that just got revealed. One was revealed a couple of days ago, and the other one was revealed today. We're going to start with the one from a couple of days ago because it's coming out first, and that is the official images of Boba Fett's throne room. This has 75326. I believe it's going to have 700 and something pieces and retail for $100. This one is slated to come out March 1st. I would be disappointed if it's anything more than 100, but from everything I've heard, this one's going to be $100. And I think most of you guys have seen these images by now, but the set itself looks really good, and I still think it's kind of dumb that they're doing this set based on the post-credit scene from The Mandalorian, with having Bib Fortuna and a random backup dancer and a couple other random minifigures in this one. I would have loved to see some figures from Book of Boba Fett, like Black Chrysanthemum, and even like the Mayor's Lackey, the new design of the Gamorrean Guards, that new translator droid. That would have made this set absolutely perfect, and I would have probably considered buying it on day one. However, I'm probably going to end up skipping this one despite it being a pretty good set. If you take a look at the back of the box, there are a lot of features to this thing. Looking at the top first, the door does open and close, sliding up and down, which is very nice. The entire thing folds in and out. I'm very curious to see what it looks like from the back when it's closed up, because none of these pictures actually show that. But you can kind of see on this one how it swings open. It's a very good design overall, and obviously they couldn't make it perfectly accurate because of the whole controversy with the last one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up the 2012 Jabba's Palace controversy. But I'm not going to go into it now. And I really like the vibes that it's giving of like the cantina from 2014. It's very similar to that set and the way that it's set up, and I like that quite a bit. You can see there's a little launching section, a little launching feature for Bib Fortuna to come out of the throne. The entire throne comes off to reveal some details below. There's a little launching feature for the Gamorrean Guards, and overall it's just very nice. A lot of sticker detailing. But one of my least favorite parts of the set, ironically enough, is the figure selection. It's an interesting lineup of figures because it is based on that like 2-minute post-credit scene. $100 set and a 2-minute post-credit scene is kind of silly. It's the same Boba Fett from last year, which is fine. I just wish he had that darker jetpack and darker helmet that he really should have. Fennec is cool. Her hair is an interesting choice for the hairpiece. So it's fine, you know, it's decent, it gets the job done. Bib Fortuna is really good, unnecessarily good for how short that he was in this scene for. The backup dancer is pretty cool, even though I don't care for that figure one bit. I don't even know her name, or if she even has a name. The Quarren figure is actually the most interesting to me in this set. I love this figure, and I wish we could get him in like a battle pack, because this is a really cool species, and you see him a lot in The Mandalorian Season 2. The Gamorrean Guard is fine. I believe it's not really a new figure, but I could be wrong with some of those prints. And I think this is a Weequay, who's also very good. No leg printing for some reason, I just realized. So that is Boba Fett's palace. Let me know if you guys are going to get that one in the comments below. I'm probably going to skip on it. I really just want Boba Fett. I'm not sure. The build is pretty cool. If I can get the build in just Boba Fett, maybe I'll do that. But it's not at the top of my priority list. However, a set that is at the very top of my priority list is the Mandalorian Naboo N-1 Starfighter, which is not really Naboo Starfighter, it's this N-1 Starfighter from Book of Boba Fett. And this model is excellent, and I believe this set comes out in June. It's got 411 pieces and retails for $60, so price to part ratio, not too great. We'll have to see how the set feels in hand, because I can't tell how big it is in person. It might be smaller than we think, so it might be overpriced. So maybe if you can wait for this one to go down, you might not be missing out just yet if you decide to wait for it to go down. But the set itself looks good, and here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people, specifically today, complaining that this thing looks bad, and that we've seen so many mocks that look so much better than this. But here's the thing with this set, and I'm gonna rant about it a little bit before I show you all the features, is that this set is coming out very quickly after we first saw this vehicle in universe. And obviously people are gonna make mocks very quickly, but it usually takes a little bit of time before we see a vehicle come out as a LEGO set officially. So I think people are just comparing this to all of the amazing mocks that we've seen over the last 3 weeks, and the set's, you know, it's not having a fun time because of it. I think that it's not being treated fairly for what it is as a set. because what is in the packaging is very good. I really like the look of it. I like how it's not as smooth as the in-universe vehicle, which is fine. It gives it more of like a steampunk type of look. I like the way the engines are done with all the greebling there, as well as that print on the front of the vent fan. And I just like how rough around the edges it seems. It's not totally smooth and totally accurate, but I think it's totally fine. Here are a couple other features of this thing. You can lift up the front compartment to store his jetpack, which is nice for when you put it into flight mode and put him in the cockpit. Obviously, there's the back of it. Both cockpits open up to seat Mando and to seat Grogu, and you can see what it's like when it's off. But the figure selection is also really good. I mean, I did not really expect to get Grogu in this set, but they're not gonna make this set without putting Grogu in there to be able to put him in the little Grogu cockpit. But Pelimoto is here in LEGO for the first time, a fan favorite from The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. And this is a very good figure. My one problem is the hairpiece, but I think I have a solution for that. There is a hairpiece from the LEGO Friends line that I'll show you on the screen here with the picture ID and everything. That would go a lot better for Pelimoto. It's only about 50 cents on Bricklink, so that might be worth picking up to put on this Pelimoto, because her hair is really inaccurate here. She doesn't have straight hair, she doesn't have a part, she has like a fro, so you might as well give her that. Mando is fine, it's the same figure obviously. No new mold for the Darksaber, but I just like to use that katana piece, and it looks fine as the Darksaber, so LEGO's still not giving us a new mold for the Darksaber. But we also get a brand new mold for a BD droid, which is very cute. It's perfect on its little one-studded base down there, and this guy's probably going to come in that buildable BD one that was rumored from last week. So overall, I think the set is really good. We'll have to see what the value is like for $60, because it feels like a lot. If they threw like Fennec in this set, 60 easily. If they threw a couple pit droids and maybe even a side build, I know I hate side builds, but if they threw in a side build, okay, I can see $60. But overall, I just love the way it looks, and it's a day one purchase for me, even if it's overpriced. So those are the two sets that were just revealed. It's going to be an exciting year for LEGO Star Wars. I hope we see more pictures soon, but this Naboo Starfighter feels like it got revealed very early for it being a June release. It's only the mid-February, but I'm not complaining. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below and which of these you're planning to pick up, if either of them you're planning to pick up. Thanks again for watching. This has been Brian from Watermelon Studios. Peace out, guys.